No, no, no. They want me dead or alive. They want me dead or alive. I'm just trying to survive. You niggas falling behind. You never crossing my mind. Put that shit on my life.
Oh no, I shouldn't have gone movie hopping. I just know Dad's gonna be furious with me. I'm sorry. I'll take a shortcut. That scared me. Oh, how cute. Hold on a second, kitty. Hold still now. Don't move a muscle, okay? Smile for the camera, kitty, okay? Now to add it to my little scrapbook here.
Who is it? I said who's out there?
Why would a policeman be chasing me? Ow, let me go!
What did you see back there? What did you take a picture of?
Get your hands off of me!
Oh, I let somebody see me.
What's the matter, Natsumi? You seem kind of down today.
I guess I am.
That's
I lost
something or other
something.
services for real,
Something
then?
really important to me.
What? Like your student ID? Did you report it to the police?
There's nothing
Well,
they can't get back.
not
Their
really.
success rate is supposed to be 100%.
Tell me,
Huh?
who are these people you were talking about?
Can't take my eyes off those guys for a second now, can I?
Excuse me, sir. Will I be able to meet those people by waiting in there?
Hmm? One honky-tonk specialty pizza. It's on the house. If you're feeling hungry, dig in.
That's so sweet. Thank you very much. It looks delicious. I'd love to take a bite.
Go ahead.
So, what are they like, these recovery service people?
Well, they're a strange pair.
So, it's two people who do it?
Yeah, two people who together make one giant pain in the butt. They run up a tab, they hang up their flyers.
Their business isn't exactly booming, huh?
You got that right. Something tells me they ticked off one of the money gods and now they're paying the price. Yo!
Hey! Pizza! Oh, it's just like you, Chief. The cheddar is so understanding. This is good. Lay out the pepperoni, Spawn. It's mine. Shut up. It goes to the man with the fastest hands. You fill up on words. Something. Don't get it. Get up. It's mine. Does it? Spawn! You're me! shoot a guy or
Come on. You behave this way in front of a client? How about minding your manners a little?
Huh? A client?
It's nice to meet you. So you two are the recovery service guys?
Yep, you bet. If it got taken, get it back. We're the recovery service with a near 100% success rate. The Get Backers. My name is Bon Mito, and this guy is...
I'm Genji Amino. Nice to meet you.
You too. My name is Natsumi Mizuki.
Natsumi Mizuki. What an adorable name.
The thing is, I came here because I heard you two will get back anything for anyone at any time.
That's right.
There's nothing that you can lose that we can't get back for you.
In that case, please get back my kitty.
Your kitty? A mascot doll in the shape of a cat?
Yes. I think I dropped it in the alley. I just know that crazy policeman must have grabbed it and took it with him.
Hang on, I'm confused. Why would a policeman be hanging out with the Yakuza?
You kidding? He's probably selling information on an investigation. It happens all the time. If the cop had a silly little doll, I'm sure he threw it out by now.
Come on, Bon. You don't have to be so cruel about it.
Anyway, if that's your assignment, we'll have to pass. The first thing you should know is we're expensive. You could buy dozens of new dolls with the money you'd pay us to find that old one.
I don't care how expensive it is. I'll find some way to pay your price. I'm so afraid that policeman might have taken it, I can't even go to the Lost and Found because he might be there waiting for me.
But why?
I can't just get another one. That doll is the only one of its kind in the entire world. My mother made it for me. It's the only one. My mother died the spring I started high school. So you see, it's part of my last precious memory of us together.
Sorry, Natsumi. Don't you worry. Leave it to us. We'll find it for sure, and when we do...
But we'll need money.
Bon, what's with you?
Payment in advance. Come back when you're ready to cough up the dough.
Of course, you guys have already gotten your advance payment, don't you remember? That pizza that was sitting here? That was something I gave to her and her alone. Wolfed it right down, didn't you?
Oh.
She'd waited half the day for you, you know. A job like this would be a piece of cake for the amazing get-backers.
You've got a point there. After all, we do know everything that goes on in this town, don't we?
Your recovery service gets back anything for anyone at any time, isn't that right?
All right, I get it. I guess we've got no choice.
Well, that's my Bon.
Okay, Get-Backers Recovery Service.
We'll find it.
You have our word on it.
I don't know how I can thank you. You too, Mr. Thank you for this.
Yeah.
You know, if a cop is involved, this one could get a little bit messy.
No way. With your intelligence network, Mr. Jack of all trades, should be a cinch. Well, I'll be upstairs for a while.
I'll email you the progress reports, all right? Be careful getting home.
Okay.
Is something the matter, Genji?
You shouldn't insist on wearing that gloomy face. It sets a bad example for those who look up to you. You are the Bolt's leader, after all.
There's no need to worry. You have us. And you're the emperor of this limitless fortress, Genji. You're an invincible being. Right?
We are always with you.
Oh, Bon, it's you.
You were remembering again, weren't you?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No reason to force yourself to forget. That's a precious memory, too. Hey, look what I got here. Elite. Want to take off?
Yeah.
Is it possible? Did somebody see me? See this tape? Ah! Somebody's got me under surveillance. Who is it?
Looks like the cop took the mascot after all. That idiotic face of his comes in crystal clear on the surveillance tapes.
So what do we do now, Bon?
Isn't it obvious? We go down to the police station and get the silly thing back.
Huh? So this is what you were talking about. You're such a smarty.
Quit your gabbing, motor mouth, and help me look around for that cop.
There he is.
I guess there's nothing left to do but to go on in. Go, Genji.
Whatever you say, big guy. Come on. Hey, you know what? It just dawned on me that window locks don't usually open from the outside.
Time for plan B.
Hey, everybody. I got that extra large supreme pizza you ordered right here.
Oh,
it's not here anymore.
When that guy eats the pizza we laced with all that super strength laxative, he'll come running in here. That's when we catch him and use the jawgun to make him spill his guts about where he put the doll. It's the perfect plan.
Yeah. But why are we hiding like this?
No reason?
Here he comes. All right.
So the police are gluttons too, huh? Never underestimate the bellies of the boys in blue.
Sorry, Natsumi. But we'll get it back for you tomorrow. I promise we will.
Thank you, Genji. Thank you, but I don't want you two getting into any more trouble on my account. So I've decided to give it all up. You don't have to keep...
We're professionals, understand? If we start a job, we're sure as heck gonna finish it. All the client needs to do is sit tight and believe.
Bond knows what he's talking about. All you gotta do is believe in us, okay? See you later.
I'll sit tight and believe.
Damn. Damn!
We can't use the pizza laxative strategy twice. It's not quite my style, but let's stake the place out until he shows up.
So it's a battle of patience, huh? Bond!
What?
Over there!
Huh? A towing fee on top of a traffic ticket? I don't have that kind of money.
Makes sense in a way. We are right in front of a police station after all.
Oh, what a cute kitty. Did your girlfriend give it to you as a gift or something?
No, it's nothing like that. I found it somewhere. I was just on my way to drop it off at the Lost and Found.
Well, in that case, I'll take it for you.
You will? Thank you.
Oh, look. Whoever lost this must be a student at the Seishu Girls Academy.
Huh?
They used a cufflink from one of the school uniforms in place of a bell. They're famous designer goods, so all the city girls want them.
I haven't got any money. I'm broke, okay?
Okay, everything's in order. Please pay your fine at the post office or the bank within 1 week so we don't have to arrest you, okay?
Sure, whatever.
Hey, Bond!
Huh? What are you doing over there?
It's here! It's here! It's here!
What's here, doofus?
The kitty!
What? Are you serious?
You see?
That's the one, all right.
So all of yesterday's suffering was for nothing? Come on, we found it. Isn't that the important thing?
I'm glad it all worked out.
Bye-bye now. See you tomorrow.
Okay, see ya.
Natsumi's gonna be so happy, isn't she?
We're sorry, the number you dialed is either
Oh
outrage
no,
or cannot
must be a
be
case of
reached
bad
this time.
timing.
Please check
No
the
problem,
number
I'll just send an email to her. The kitty has been found. Yippee!
What are all these pictures? Have you already erased the one from the alley? Damn it! There's nothing but cats! Don't lie to me. I know someone's using you to keep tabs on me, and I want to know who it is. Don't play dumb with me! Who is it? Who's watching me? Huh? Just as I thought. You had accomplices.
Huh? Hey! It's a reply from Natsumi. Let's see. What's this? The delivery is at warehouse number 3 at Kagen Pier? Why that place? Sounds like a really out-of-the-way place to give her back her mascot doll.
You know what? I think we screwed up big time.
The people who are using this brat to spy on me are on their way here now. I want to get rid of all of them, but I'm gonna need your help. Two of you? That's all? Who are you? And what do you want from me?
We get back things that have been stolen. We're called the Get Backers Recovery Service.
We came here to make you return our client to us.
Natsumi, are you okay?
You call yourself the Get Backers? I've never heard of such an organization. Your story's a load of bull, pal. Now tell me who's paying you to spy on me.
Don't get the wrong idea. We're not interested in sloppy cops who betray the people of this city by selling information to gangsters.
We just want you to return the girl so we can give her the item she asked us to find.
No deal! Not until you tell me the truth about who you're working for.
Some people just don't get it, do they?
What the hell? Is he concealing a stun gun or something?
You've heard of electric eels, haven't you? Well, guess what? This guy can generate his own electricity just like they do.
Which means I can do things like this, too!
And I've got a 200-kilogram force grip. Have a nice flight.
Bond, hit the ground! Natsumi, hold your breath! Yeah! Hey, Bon, are you okay?
Never better.
Natsumi, no!
Don't move! You take one step towards me and I'll shoot. What the hell are you doing? Stop looking at me! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look!
Bon!
It's your own fault. For looking at me. Wait! Hold your fire! I'm a police officer! It's true! You gotta believe me! Don't shoot! Please! Don't shoot! Wait! Stop! Stop! Stop!
Just a minute. Did you have a bad nightmare? Do you know what a Jagon is? I can show people visions for a full minute. From the second your eyes met mine, you were wide awake and dreaming. Convincing, wasn't it? Just like the real thing. We did a lot of dancing around for one little cat.
Thank you. Thank you, Mama.
We got it back. We got back her memory for her.
And you used the Jagon.
Only the beginning of the dream. You had a gun to her head. What was I supposed to do?
Yeah.
It's what you might call a little after-sales service.
Now the assignment is safely completed.
Thanks for the business.
Good night, Natsumi.
Thank you very much. Bon and Genji aren't coming by so much these days, are they?
That's a good sign. That proves they're being industrious. I've got a business to run here. I can't keep offering handouts to those guys. Hey, if they really start raking it in and we can convince them to finally pay their tab...
Then hooray for us! Double hooray, right, Chief?
Yeah. But something tells me not paying their tab is part of the Get Backers mission statement.
Huh?
I feel strangely uneasy.
Hey, hey, hey! Lost objects, precious mementos. Our recovery service will get back anything for you. Our success rate is 100%. Apply now and I'll even waive the introductory fee. Say, that girl over there. Oh, miss, what do you say you and I have a special one-on-one consultation? Mr. Company President! At least listen to me before blowing me off. Hey! Yo, Genji! Quit slacking over there and hustle up some business!
I've had nothing but water for every meal so far this week, and you want hustle? I'm doomed, I tell you.
You're such a disgrace!
That tow truck really sucked, didn't it? With one fell swoop, all our money flew away, didn't it? And the whole thing was bomb's fault, wasn't it? Because he skimps on parking fees, isn't it?
Shut up! You're always whining about stuff that happened in the past. Are you forgetting that whole thing with Paul? A pair of innocent youths go to him for help, and what does he do? Boots us out. What does it mean we eat after we pay our tab? What kind of logic is that? Well, fine. We'll land us a huge job, and bam, we'll pay off our tab in full.
Calm down, okay? Let's just find ourselves some temp work or something. Anything that'll put a little food in our mouths for a while.
Genji! Have you lost your last pathetic little scrap of pride? We're supposed to be the recovery service that gets back anything. Professionals like us don't do temp work.
God, have mercy on me. That scrap of pride won't fill my hungry tummy.
Ow! Quit crying!
Huh? Bon, did you see what I saw?
Not my sweet... It's Ladybug?
Oh no! Someone collapsed by the side of the road!
And they're still so young,
Mama,
too.
what's that?
Come on, let's go.
Bon, I was wondering, you think we'll die if we stay here like this?
Do whatever you want to do, man. I'm easy.
Here. Eat up, boys. It's from a pile of stuff the store was throwing out, so there's no need to hold back.
Hey, no fair, Bon! I took that one aside for myself, you sneak!
Shut up! It belongs to whoever eats first!
Oh, how can you be so cruel?
Horrible! It's horrible! It's absolutely horrible, Chief!
What's wrong, Natsumi?
Bon and Genji are living under the overpass eating dumpster dinners with a strange old hobo!
Sounds about right. I knew it felt uneasy.
Wow. You saved our butts today, man.
Totally. I gotta admit, for a minute there, I was fearing the worst. Thanks, mister, whoever you are.
No, really. You'd do the same for me if I were in trouble. But I must admit, you startled me there. I thought for a second you two might actually be dead. How on earth did you wind up in the gutter anyway?
Well... Oh, you know how these things happen.
Yes, I do. I know exactly. Whoops. That's no good. Just a minute. I know there's a spare candle around here somewhere.
Hey, mister?
Huh?
Give me a minute, okay? As thanks for the food, I'd like to show you something I think you'll enjoy. Here we go.
How can this be?
He generates electricity inside his body. That's his special ability.
Electricity?
You know about
What do you
electric
think,
eels,
huh?
right?
Isn't this
When they
great?
sense danger, they generate electricity to
Bright enough
protect
for you. I mean,
themselves.
that's what I
Well,
call an energy saver.
humans actually have the same power
something
generation
shocking.
cells inside their
You get
bodies
shocking?
too.
I
And
guess I
that
think
power is
electricity-
particularly
Oh,
strong in this guy here.
Oh, it's so
Electric
shiny.
eels, you say? Then do you have some sort of special ability too?
Sort of. Do you know what a jagon is, mister?
No, I'm afraid I don't. But tell me something. What are you two?
My name is Bon Mido.
And I'm Ginji Amino.
We get back things that have been taken or lost and return them to their owners.
Things that have been taken?
Our company motto is, if it was taken, get it back. We're the get backers. But you've probably heard of us, haven't you?
Huh?
Mister? Mister!
Mister!
Hey, mister! Are you okay? Mister!
Bon, I'm getting an ambulance.
Right!
Wait.
Huh?
Don't worry, boys. It's just one of my fits. If I rest, I should recover soon. 2 years ago, I ran my company into the ground. I may be living in this disheveled state now, but believe it or not, despite my appearance, I once owned my own factory. I came to Tokyo with nothing but the shirt on my back, and I worked my heart out. I got married, and we were blessed with a single daughter. When I think about it, those were the happiest years of my life. But then the recession hit, and as it lingered on, debts gave birth to debts. I must have borrowed from the wrong people, because when my company started running down, my lovely daughter, she was taken away by the Yakuza. She was such a sweet young girl, you know? She lost her mother early on, and she went through all kinds of hardships. But still, she never complained, not once. Such a sweet young girl. But try as I might, I couldn't protect her from these people. You said you were a recovery service, right? My daughter's name is Rika Yamamura. She's being held by the leader of the Tatsukawa group at his estate. I know it's asking the impossible, but please, could you two try to get my daughter back for me somehow? This is all I have right now, but I swear I can get more money. I'll work until I get you as much money as you need. Just a glimpse would be enough. Just let me see my daughter. I want to see her and apologize. I want to see her and tell her I'm sorry.
Mr.
I'm sorry, mister.
Huh?
This money of yours isn't enough. Please ask somebody else.
Come on!
No, it's okay. I knew from the beginning it was impossible. I was just talking to myself, that's all. Forget what I said.
Bon, listen to me.
No, this isn't a charity. We can't do jobs that won't turn a profit.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean, but still, the fact is, we don't have any money. And even if it was leftover food, he still gave us those rice balls to eat. You're right. There's no way this job will turn a profit, and it won't help us pay our tab. But I think we're the only ones who can do this job. Nobody else would even have a chance. We're the only ones who can get his precious memories back. Bon, I'm sorry, but I can't help the way I feel.
Honestly, you're an amazing sap. You know that? I just can't stand by while you get yourself killed. Forget about taking loose change for a fee. Like you said, he did give us those rice balls.
Oh, Bon.
Come on. Wasn't it you who said, a scrap of pride won't fill my hungry tummy, or something like that?
Where'd they go?
Well, well. Pretty fancy place.
What's going on?
Now, how about a little information? Where's the girl called Rika Yamamura?
Who's there?
Take it easy.
Don't worry, Miss Rika. You are Rika Yamamura, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, good. We're a recovery service, ma'am. We came here to rescue you, okay? Your father asked us to get you out of here safely.
My father? Asked you? But that's impossible. I'm telling you, there's no way to escape from this estate. What you're trying to do will never work.
Why not?
I'll tell you why not. This house is owned by the Yakuza. There's a security system and armed guards everywhere. There's no way we could do it.
Well, we managed to break our way in, didn't we? Here we are, sitting in your room like this. Don't you want to see him? He's your father. Man, you have to trust us on this. I promise you're going to get to see him. Okay, Miss Rika?
All right, then. I'll go get ready. Just give me a minute.
Hurry up, okay? A secret passage?
Yes. There's a network of them ready in case something ever happens. From there, we can probably get out safely.
Sounds good to me. Let's go. Right, Bond?
Here it is.
It sure feels like a secret passage. This was an easier job than we thought. Wasn't it, Bond? Okie dokie, let's get going, shall we? 1, 2, 3! Huh? What's going on here?
Damn it, just as I thought.
Huh?
Shame it had to end this way, ain't it, kids?
Sorry about this. While I was changing, I couldn't resist giving him a call.
But, Miss Rika, how could you?
Don't you get it? I'm the proud woman of this gorgeous man, the leader of the Tatsukawas, Toshizu Tatsukawa. You're an astonishingly stupid man, aren't you, recovery boy? Did you really think I'd want to see that piece of human garbage again?
Garbage?
Yes, garbage. That man, my father? So he wants to see me, does he? After all this time? Don't make me laugh, recovery boy. You have no idea the kinds of things that have happened to me. And all because of that man. You don't know what I felt, watching the other kids my age going out and enjoying themselves and their lives like kids are supposed to. In the end, he ran his company into the ground and sold me off to pay his debts. That man is pure trash. Still, I have to admit I'm rather grateful to the bastard now. See, look at this ring. If I were still with him, I'd never be able to get something like this in my life. And it's not just the ring. It's the bags, the clothes, the shoes. As long as I'm here, I can get anything. I'm so happy right now. I'm happier than I've ever been. I'd never leave this to return to a worthless man like my father.
You're wrong about him. You're wrong about him, Miss Rika. Your father. He told me how sweet you were. How you were always there for him. He felt terrible about how he failed to protect you. He told me he wanted to apologize to you for everything that happened. He even got down on his hands and knees to beg for our help. That's how badly he wants to see you again, Miss Rika. That's how bad he feels. How badly he wants to set things right.
That doesn't concern me. It doesn't matter at all. I don't care. I can't care. Not about the man who abandoned me like that.
Miss Rika.
Playtime's over. You're in way over your head. Collect your finder's fee from Yamamura in hell.
Cocky, aren't you? You had the whole game rigged from the start, didn't you? You were in league with the loan shark, also you could steal his factory.
So what if I was? The property values in that area were going sky high. It was a waste for a guy like that to own that factory. Besides, he had a cute daughter. She was part of my acquisition plan from the beginning. That's why I drove him into the ground, past the point of losing his factory, so he'd have to give up his daughter too. All the pieces of my little plan fell right into place.
No, it can't be true. If that's true, what kind of daughter am I?
Sorry about this. Tatsukawa? The only one going to hell is you.
Hey, what's going on here? What did you just do? Somebody take those brats down now!
Put that thing down! You'll shoot one of us!
What the hell?
What kind of freak is he?
Nice snake bite, Bond. You better be careful with them guys. Bond's grip has about 200 kilograms of force behind it.
What is it with you? I told you to take them down! Get in there! What do I pay you for?
Bond, no!
Try to muss my hair, will you? What did you say was on his way to hell? Huh? Hey, what's going on? What's happening? This is crazy. What did those punks do?
Wait, please! Don't leave me here, Tatsukawa! Take me with you, please!
Let go of me, you idiot!
No! No! Don't leave me here to die! No. Help me! Help me! Help me, Father! Help me!
Just a minute. Well, girl, was it a nice one? Your little dream?
My dream?
What you saw just now was an illusion. My Jagon showed it to you. From the second your eyes met mine, you were trapped in a nightmare, wide awake. A minute-long nightmare. An illusion.
An illusion? The whole thing?
The truth is, you're lonely too, aren't you, Miss Rika? You play it tough and lie to yourself, but you know, don't you? The truth is, there isn't a single person here who really cares about you. You won't find any kind of happiness as long as you're living here. Come on, Miss Rika. Let's go home. Your father is waiting for you.
Come on, Genji. Time to go.
Huh? Mister! Hey, mister!
Hey, what happened? Is he gonna make it or what?
Looks like he's been in pretty bad shape for a while. His condition's highly unstable. We can't say anything for certain, but it doesn't look good.
Mister! You just gotta wake up! Mister! Mister! Mister, you're awake! Bond, look! He opened his eyes! Hey, I'm sorry, Mister, Miss Rika, Mister.
Don't get me wrong. I haven't forgiven you, okay?
Rika,
I'm so sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry, my dear Rika.
The resort that's the closest thing to heaven. The resort that satisfies.
It's good he got to see Miss Rika at the end, isn't it, Bond?
Relax in luxury in our white suits.
Right, Bond? Hey, Bond.
Warm tropical waters. And all of this right outside your front door. Special 6
Bond,
days, 5-night
did you...
packages available now.
Isn't Akabani coming?
Should be here any minute now.
Looks like I arrived here right on time. It's been a while since we were last together, Mr. Magaruma and Miss Himiko Kudo. And finally myself, Kuroda Akabane makes 3. I suspect things are going to get interesting. After all, 3 of the biggest names in transportation security have been hired to make sure this item gets where it needs to go. It must be a very dangerous article.
I'm not interested in what's inside. A transport service delivers the assigned item to the specified location, that's all. A professional never lets personal interests get in the way. I would think you'd have to agree, Dr. Jackal.
Oh, I agree 100%, my dear Lady Poison.
Mr. Magaruma, now would be an excellent opportunity to show us why they call you the man with no brakes.
Come on, we can't play soccer with you around.
I said I'm coming, so I'm coming!
For crying out loud, I guess I've got no choice. Come on.
Yay! What? Again?
Yeah, we just parked our car for a second and bam, tow truck dragged it away. Now, thanks to all those stupid fines, our money's gone again.
You poor things.
Natsumi, there's no reason to indulge them. You reap what you sow, I always say.
But Paul, I told Bond we shouldn't leave the car in that zone, but he wouldn't listen to me.
Look, dorkface, I'm sick of you pretending to be the good one so you can scan some food for free.
I'm sorry, Bond. You know I'd never try to make you look bad.
Accustom her. Welcome.
I thought I might find you two here, recovery service boys.
Holy cow.
You're in luck, boys. Here comes one of your regulars.
Charming as always, Paul. Who's the pretty new face?
Oh, you must mean me. My name's Natsumi Mizuki, and I'm working here part-time.
Oh, is that so? Nice to meet you, Natsumi. I'm Heaven, a negotiator.
A negotiator?
I act as an intermediary between clients and people who do the kind of work these guys do. Hey, where you guys going?
Oh, you know, we just remembered something we have to do.
Yeah, shame we can't stay and chat.
Oh, really? And here I went through all the trouble of bringing you boys a job.
The jobs you bring are always bottom-of-the-barrel loser work, Kevin. Besides, you always have to steal negotiator's fee from us.
Yeah, the last time it was really dangerous, too, and in the end we hardly got any money out of it.
Why, Gin, I just know you two strapping young man can handle it. That's why I'm bringing you work you can really sink your teeth into. I can't think of anyone who can do this job like you two. Come on, you'd be doing me a real favor.
A favor for you? Well, in that case, I guess it's okay.
Don't you have any willpower at all?
The fee is gigantic. You don't have any money, do you? This is the kind of sweet job you don't often see in times like these. Are you sure you want to turn it down?
Lady Heaven, you look tense. Let me massage your shoulders. Goodness, what's a piece of lint doing all the way down here? Hey, Genji! Get over here and shine Lady Heaven's shoes or something.
Oh, Bon.
Please do us the favor of waiting here a moment.
Oh, sure, no problem. Don't go to any trouble on our account.
Surprised, guys? Your client is Haru Otake, the big shot politician. This job is about as high caliber as they come, and the fee even more so.
Wow! Those are expensive-looking koi. I wonder if they're okay to eat.
Hey, sit down and shut up, man.
Sorry to keep you all waiting.
Not at all. These two men are with the Get Backers Recovery Service.
My name is Bon Mido.
I'm Genji Amano.
According to the lovely Miss Heaven here, you two are the best at what you do.
Our successful recovery rate is nearly 100%, so there's nothing we can't get back.
Truly faith-inspiring. Will you undertake an assignment for me then?
That depends. Let's hear what it is you want us to do.
Ha ha ha! Very sensible. I'll get right to the point. An extremely important item has been stolen from a location in Hokkaido. I know who the thief is. He's been a powerful political enemy of mine for more years than I care to count. Right now, the item in question has been transported from Hokkaido to Honshu and is headed here, Shinjuku, Tokyo. I have tried every possible means to get it back, but each attempt has been met with failure. It looks as though he's employed a skilled transport service to ensure success.
A transport service?
People who make it their job to take an assigned object from point A and deliver it to point B, no matter how expensive the object or how dangerous the destination might be. Do you have any idea which service they hired?
Not yet, I'm afraid, but we'll know soon. I've got Paul investigating even as we speak. I'll tell you as soon as I know something.
You two are the only option left to me. I'd like you to get back the object before it arrives in Shinjuku.
So, what exactly is this object we're talking about?
The object is this box.
What's inside?
I can't tell you. However, I can say with confidence that it has a value comparable to that of platinum. Ha 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 ha!
That's it. I'm out.
It smells fishy to me.
Hey, wait, you two.
I'll give you 2 million yen to do it. In addition, assuming it's within my power, I'll award you any object you desire. How about a nice condo, boys? Or perhaps a classy new car would suit you better?
What should we do, Bon?
I'm willing to accept.
Excellent.
But only on one condition. We don't need 2 million yen or a condo. Just give us 1/10 of whatever's inside that box of yours.
What did you say?
That's the condition, and if you don't like it, you can ask someone else. Well, how about it?
All right, then. I'll swallow that condition. We have a deal.
Good. Then Get Backers Recovery Service accepts your assignment. Thank you for the business.
Hold on, Bon. Are you sure about that condition? I mean, we don't even know what's inside that box.
What do you care, Heaven? Your negotiator's fee was paid in cash up front, right?
Fine. Just don't come begging to me to get it back later.
Sure, whatever. Just remember, when you get the info on that transport service, let us know right away.
I know.
Hey, Bon, was it really smart what you did? As long as we're taking the job, wouldn't 2 million yen have been better?
You don't really get it, do you? Haven't you seen that old guy's face somewhere recently?
No, not that I know of.
Check out that newspaper. It's in the glove compartment, right down there.
Hey, it's that old guy from before. Let's see. A sunken vessel thought to be a Russian battleship has been dredged up from the bottom of the sea off the coast of Kushiro in Hokkaido. At the time of the Japanese-Russian War, the ship was freighted with a large amount of platinum. Platinum? That's super precious
Okay, we've set up our little ambush. According to that geezer Otaki, they'll be coming through here soon. When they do, Genji, you know what to do.
You betcha! I use my electric energy to jumpstart the railroad crossing signal. Then when they stop the truck, I jump on it and grab the platinum.
Magnificent, Genji. It's a perfect strategy if I do say so myself. It thrills the heart, doesn't it?
You're so smart it almost hurts, Bon. That platinum is ours for the taking.
Wait! They're already here! Get me!
But I'm not ready yet!
Just do it quick!
Right.
All right, just in time.
Oh, it's like that guy has no brakes.
Genji, get in! Wait for me!
So you think you're fast, huh? When no one can escape the brilliant driving technique and blinding speed of Bon Mito.
Bon! I'm not inside yet! There they are!
You bastards, don't ever underestimate my little Miss Ladybug. She may look small, but under the hood she's got a VMAX 1200cc twin-cam engine with 145 horsepower that's been nitro-tuned to crank out a horsepower of 195.
Bon, I hate to interrupt while you're psyching yourself up, but...
What now?
They're getting further and further away!
But it appears I have no choice, do I?
You're gonna push the nitro?
3 minutes only or the engine will blow. When we catch up to them, you jump into the trailer and kick some butt.
Got it!
Here we go!
Okay! Go, Genji!
Okay! Holy, it's a girl.
Huh? Himiko!
Gee, that smells nice.
Oh no! Genji, hold your breath and get your head in here now, understand?
Genji, are you alright?
Damn it, Genji! Cut it out! Knock it off! Come on, snap out of
How about that, huh?
Hey, Bon, what the heck happened to us just now?
I'm gonna crush ya!
Makaruma!
That guy really ought to get his brakes checked.
We were headed straight for the guardrail, Maguruma, and still you wouldn't so much as touch the brake pedal.
They weren't kidding when they called you the man with no brakes, were they, Maguruma?
I won't let you get away so easy.
Hey, Bon, what happened back there? It felt like something went all screwy inside me.
You caught a whiff of Himiko's poison perfume and made your body go haywire.
Himiko?
The dangerous lady armed with 7 poison perfumes. The one that did a number on you was her regression perfume made from the brains of a million-year-old ape man they dug out of a glacier. One whiff of that fragrance can make you regress all the way back into an ape.
Really? With perfume?
If it hadn't been washed out of your system by that dousing we took in the lake, your body'd be living in the Stone Age right now.
Hey, wait a minute, Bon. How do you know so much about this Himiko lady, huh?
wonder if Mr. Bond and Mr. Genji are making any headway yet.
Don't worry. They may not look like it, but they're really good at what they do.
Heaven, this is bad.
This is the transport service they hired?
Yeah, our boys couldn't have asked for tougher opposition. I just hope they're doing all right out there.
It looks like you've pulled ahead quite a bit, Mr. Maguruma.
We're going downhill, plus we got way more horsepower, so I'd say we got a 5 or 6 minute lead.
In that case, we'll be overtaken soon.
Jackal?
It appears there's another obstacle in our path. I realize you've got a reputation to live up to, but could you please stop the truck?
What now?
I'll go.
Traffic is blocked from this point on, I'm afraid. Why don't you leave your cargo here and take a detour?
An interception service, I assume. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but we cannot bow to your wishes. You see, gentlemen, we're a team of professionals, the same as you.
Really? These guys are that dangerous, huh?
Yes. They're led by Kuroda Akabane, known as Dr. Jackal. His ruthless, cold-blooded methods make him the most hated figure in the transport service world.
Hey, what's that up ahead? Huh?
Say.
This is sick. These guys were clearly nowhere near his league. And it looks like he took actual pleasure in hurting them. There's no reason for this carnage. I can never forgive this kind of thing!
Let's burn rubber, Genji. This is where our job really begins.
Let's go teach this bastard a lesson. Once the get-backers choose you for their prey, you can run all you want, but you can never escape.
Did you really have to go that far? Those guys weren't worthy opponents, and you knew it.
They were carrying deadly weapons. I was so terrified, I guess I overdid it a little.
They're back.
Just what you'd expect from the rising stars of the recovery service world. Jagon Master Ban Midao and the former leader of Shinjuku's nastiest street gang, Genji Amano, the Lightning Emperor. How about it, Miss Himiko? Instead of constantly running away, what do you say we bring this chase to an abrupt end?
You want us to kill them?
Wouldn't you enjoy that? I always say, the more dangerous the plant, the quicker you should nip it in the bud. Unless you can think of some reason we shouldn't.
Stop the truck, Mr. Maguruma.
It's Dr. Jackal, isn't it, Bond?
Make yourselves comfortable. It's time for you to die.
Hello, Himiko.
Goodbye, Bond.
Object before it arrives in Shinjuku. The object is this box.
Hey, wait for me! Really? These guys are that dangerous, huh?
Yes. They're led by Kuroda Akabane, known as Dr. Jackal. His ruthless, cold-blooded methods make him the most hated figure in the transport service world.
This is sick. There's no reason for this carnage. I can never forgive this kind of thing.
Make yourselves comfortable. It's time for you to die. Goodbye, Bon.
Bon, didn't you hear me? It's time to wake up. We gotta get to work. Work! Jeez, Bon, you can't live in your dreams forever, you know, right? Big brother.
Bon?
Dr. Jackal.
So good to finally meet you in person, my dear recoverers. My name is Kurodo Akabane, and I'm a transporter on this job. Shall we come to an agreement? One that's favorable to you two? What do you think?
Well, Bon?
It's a simple exchange, really. All we ask on our side is that you immediately get back in your car, turn around and drive away as fast as you can, back to wherever you came from. In other words, we want you to give up any attempt to complete your recovery job. Since I'm sure you're wondering what you two will receive in exchange, I'll tell you. I will give you the ultimate gift and spare your lives. What will you choose, recoverers? Give up on your job and survive? Or end up like that interception service? Please, take your time and think it over.
Scaring them with cheap theatrics, are we? Bon Midao won't fall for a trick like that, you know.
Maybe not, but his partner, the little blonde boy over there, is looking a tiny bit rattled, wouldn't you say so? Well, whether he swallows my ruse, hook, line, and sinker or not, the end result will be the same.
Damn you!
Don't lose your cool, Genji. The only job we're here to do is our recovery. We're here for the box, and that's all.
Now then, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to decide by the count of 5. You can either be killed where you stand, or give up and live to recover another day. 1.
Give up, huh?
2.
It looks like the bastard is actually determined to bring this thing to a death match.
3. 4.
5. He's fast! Bon, I'll keep this guy occupied while you get the box, okay? But hurry up!
No other choice, huh? He's all yours, Genji!
Well, well, well. You're going to try to defeat me all by your lonesome, with no help at all? To tell you the truth, I was hoping for a little bit more of a challenge.
What?!
Feel free to cry out in fear if you need to.
I'm not gonna fall for the same trick twice, pal, so you may as well quit the whirling dervish routine.
So, your body can generate electricity, eh? Quite a bizarre physiology you've got there.
I could have sworn he wasn't carrying any sharp weapons, so why? Why does it look like I just got cut by a knife?
It looks like you'll provide me with some fun after all, but in the end, this'll still be too easy for me.
Jackal would have been bad enough by himself, but Himiko too? Better grab the goods and get out of here fast. Bingo! Whoa!
Long time no see, huh? I knew if I kept playing the transport game, I'd wind up running into you one day, Bon.
Same here. That doesn't mean I wanted it to happen.
At least it sounds like you understand what you did to me. You won't get away!
Too slow, Nico.
If he's wearing a thick coat and rubber gloves, my lightning won't get through to him.
Could I have you call your friend for me? I'd like to get a taste of this Jagon I've heard so much about. If you need some motivation, I can always make you cry out in agony for help.
So that's it. Under his coat!
What exactly are you intending, boy?
I was gonna help you slip into something a little more comfortable. Well, Jackal, take it off now or you'll burn alive.
I see what you mean. Is that your little game? Will this be more to your liking, then? Now then, shall we end the preliminaries and get started? With the operation, I mean. Hold still now.
Don't move. Flame perfume, huh? When you breathe it in, it's all over. It ignites internally and burns a person to death from the inside out. I'm one step ahead of you. If someone stands upwind from you, the poison perfumes you're so proud of are useless. Hand over the cargo, Himiko. If you don't...
The 200-kilogram grip. Your snakebite maneuver. Will you choke me to death with that viper's hand, like my big brother?
Only if it's necessary. Yeah.
Magaruma! I need a helping hand out here, Mr. No Brakes!
Damn! I must have breathed some of it in.
I'm a professional too, so since my job takes priority over revenge, I'll let you off with that.
Genji, move! The truck is heading right for you!
What's the matter, little boy? If you don't hurry, you'll get run over by a rather large truck.
His bloodlust is overwhelming. If I try to move now, I'll be chopped to pieces.
Genji, run! Genji! Genji!
Freeze. If you take a single step closer, and I mean a single one, I'll flick my wrist and your friend here will lose his life. Careful. I wouldn't try to shock me if I were you. This hand of mine might involuntarily twitch and wind up slicing your body to ribbons.
If you're gonna do it, then do it!
I'd like nothing better, believe you me, but Ms. Himiko has decided she'd rather have you alive in the truck than dead in the street. Huh? That is the most satisfactory plan, isn't it, Ms. Himiko?
You're exactly right, Dr. Jackal.
Himiko! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Stay back! You move and this guy dies. Not that it matters much. We're only keeping him alive until we reach our destination. Looks like you've got another item on your list of things to get back now, don't you?
Bon.
What will you do now, Bon Midao? Will you risk everything, even your life, to save your friend? Of course you won't. What a silly idea. There just isn't any profit in it.
What do you think, Ms. Himiko? Shall we go now? Our anxious client is waiting for our swift return.
It's smooth sailing, straight from here to Shinjuku.
As long as that weirdo is watching me, I can't make a move. But all that aside, what the heck is he anyway? Where did he pull a weapon from when he was naked from the waist up?
Nothing to write home about, are you? Even though you're the former leader of the Volts, the strongest in Shinjuku. You really don't live up to a name like the Lightning Emperor.
Just cut it out, would you? I never liked that ridiculous title anyway. I'd rather not remember stuff like that, okay? And another thing, pitting me with that truck was really cowardly.
At least you're not boring. You seem like such an innocent, trusting guy. Why would you get mixed up with someone like Bon Meadow? With a cold-blooded snake like that guy.
Stop bad-mouthing Bon. Look, I don't know what happened between you and him, but Bon isn't cold-blooded at all. I mean, sure, he's hard to get to know at first, but he'd just make an effort to get...
Ha! Poor thing. You have no idea the kind of man he really is, do you?
I'm starting to think you're the one who deserves to be pitied, not me.
What's that supposed to mean?
I can tell by looking in your eyes. You have the eyes of someone who spent their life being pounded by a cold, hard rain. The eyes of a person who's lived without relying on anyone or believing in anyone. I know those eyes, because a long time ago, I was the same kind of person you are. This is Bolt's territory. You better beat it, and fast. That is if you want to stay alive. The guy who runs a restaurant we go to told me something once.
Money and status, cars and houses, precious jewelry, lovers and friends. Being human means going through life stealing precious things and having precious things stolen from you in return. That's the kind of desperate, hopeless creatures human beings are. If what gets taken from you is money or things, you can probably get it back. But if it's something else entirely, something like warmth or humanity, then the only thing that can fill up the cavern inside your heart is meeting another human being who holds the same emptiness.
After I met Bon, I finally understood what he meant. Living with a friend you can trust and who can trust you in return, it's way more fun than being alone. Tell me, is this what you call fun? Doing your job with a guy like that? A guy who goes around hacking up opponents who are clearly no match for him, also he can enjoy a little senseless slaughter? He's not a decent human being. The only reason he's doing transport work is so he can have fun chopping up people who come after the cargo. People like those interceptors.
Thanks to you and your brilliant conversation, I'll be able to make the rest of this trip without getting bored.
Look, Himiko, you don't want to see anyone else get carved up by this creep over here, do you?
Enough, okay?
Hey, listen, I just got the coolest idea. Say, do you want to be in a recovery service too?
All right, I got it! Himiko! Regression perfume! Come on! Yummy! Ah! Himiko!
Say ah!
Ah! Ah! My meat! Give me that back!
If you did that, it would make Bon happy too. It really, really would. I mean, it looked like your misunderstanding was bothering him. So what do you...
Quit spouting off about things that are none of your business. You have no idea, that's all. You don't know what Bon Meadow is really like. He's a murderer. Bon Meadow took my older brother from me. A friend to believe in? Don't make me laugh, pal. You've been conned by a master. You've been taken in by that charming viper and all his promises and smooth talk. You won't understand me no matter what I say. But soon you'll understand perfectly, even if you don't want to. About the time our truck reaches its destination, in fact.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means there's no way that man you've been praising will ever come back to get you. I'm right, aren't I? In a situation like this, there's nothing he can do. You'll realize you've been abandoned by the friend you chose to believe in, just as your last breath leaves your body.
No, I won't! Because Bond's on his way to rescue me even as we speak!
I was going to let you live to see our destination, but I've had enough. Looking at your stupid, trusting face is making me want to puke. I'm taking care of you here and now.
Himiko! He's coming.
So he wound up coming after all, just as Genji said he would.
You see, Himiko?
Bring it on, Ban Midao. I'm ready.
Hey! You alive in there or what, Genji?
Yep, it was a close call, but you got here just in time.
Hey, good work, buddy. And now I'm gonna get you and that box back into this car safe and sound. So try and stay alive until then, okay?
Woohoo! I'll leave it to you.
All right, good boy. So, what are the bad guys up to anyway?
Ban!
So you've come out to play. Sounds good to me. Prepare to be bored. You moron. How many times do I have to tell you your poison perfume won't work unless you're standing upwind from me? Don't you ever learn? That smell. Is that flame perfume?
You're the moron, Ban Midao.
Well, well. So there's nothing left for me to do. This is rather a disappointment, isn't it, Ms. Himiko?
What were you expecting?
Huh? What's happening?
Just a minute. Yo, Himiko.
Huh?
Did you have a bad dream or something?
The Jagon!
Let's hit it, Genji!
We did it! Bullseye!
Bon voyage, ladies and gentlemen. Let's all work together again sometime, okay?
Himiko! I'm serious! Think about joining our recovery service, will ya?
Are you out of your blonde-haired brain, Nimrod?
I can't help it. She's cute.
Huh?
Don't think I haven't noticed how worked up you get when you're around her. If you can clear up this misunderstanding, you two could be friends.
You really think so, huh?
I see. So that was the famous Jagon. I was treated to quite an enjoyable dream.
How could I be so careless? Never in a million years would I have thought Ban Midao would come back to rescue his partner. But the fact that he used his ace in the hole, the Jagon, is to our advantage.
What are you talking about, Miss Himiko?
I'll tell you, Jackal. Ban can only use the Jagon 3 times in any given day. What's more, he can't use it twice on the same person within 24 hours. He told me long ago that if he breaks those rules, it could be fatal.
My.
As far as the Jagon is concerned, he's been stripped naked. Come on, we've got to get after them. The success of our operation rests on the skill of the man with no brakes. We're counting on you, Magaruma.
No need to worry about me.
That's what I like to hear. Right, Jackal?
Such fun.
What?
It looks as though you're having such fun, Miss Himiko, in a different sense than myself.
What exactly are you trying to say, Jackal?
Nothing at all, I swear. Only whatever you do, please don't interfere with me while I'm having my fun. All right, Lady Poison? Now then, shall we go?
Let's hit it, Genji!
Yahoo! We did it! Bullseye! Ha!
Bon voyage, ladies and gentlemen. Let's all work together again sometime, okay?
It's time to begin our little rabbit hunt.
Ha! How about that? They may have a semi, but there's no way they can squeeze it down a narrow road like this.
Smart as always, Bon! Now all we have to do is stay on these back roads and we'll beat them for sure.
When you're right, you're right. And you are right, Genji. We can finally kick back and take it easy. Oh.
Go, 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 go! Hang on!
Holy sacrilege! Oh no!
We'd like to retrieve our cargo from you if you don't mind. Our client is waiting, and he's the worrying kind.
Bon, it's them!
Looks like we're gonna finish this once and for all.
I see someone's finally gotten in the mood to play with me.
Hey, Bon, if it's okay with you, I want to take this guy by myself.
Yeah?
Yeah. Bugs me that he thinks he won the last round. And besides, it seems like you and Himiko have a lot to talk about. Isn't that right, Himiko?
Damn it, Genji, keep your nose out of my business. Even so, I guess I'll let you take on Jackal Boy. But in return, I expect you to let me know if things go bad.
Don't worry. I'll never lose to a guy like that.
That's true.
Is your conversation quite finished? If so, shall we begin the game? Choose your partners, everyone. Your challenge just now was quite admirable, but in the end, our ability levels are too different. The two of you talked it over, and yet you still wound up being the one to face me. And there I was, wondering to myself, what on earth can your friend be thinking? Try not to bore me to death.
Bring it on!
Well, well, what was that, about 200,000 volts? Not bad. Perhaps you are worthy of being called the Lightning Emperor after all. Unfortunately for you, I'm afraid I had the foresight to put on a pair of highly insulated rubber gloves before I came here. Better luck next time.
What's happening? How's that? Not too boring for you there, is it, Jackal?
Well, what do you know? I do believe I'm starting to get a bit excited. Kinchi Amano.
Enough already! Let's stop this ridiculous game, Himiko!
What's the matter? Scared?
If I were serious about beating you, your body would be torn open in about 5 different places right now, Himiko. All I'm doing is making sure you never get upwind of me. And if you can't get upwind, your poison perfume is useless.
Do you think that somehow by holding yourself back you're saving me? Do you think by not killing me you can atone for taking my brother's life? Fine. If that's the way you want it. You know what's neat about flame perfume? There's more than one way you can use it. Watch this.
Fuul, you're being reckless!
What's the matter? Where's your precious sense of superiority? You can't use the Jagon on me anymore, can you? And all because you wasted it on saving Luz or Genji or whoever he is. I'm not the only fool around here, am I? And here, if you'd saved using the Jagon for a smarter moment, you might have been able to defeat us.
I work for a recovery service, don't you remember? Beating people up just isn't on my resume.
How dare you! After killing my brother, how dare you make jokes like that to me? My big brother truly believed you were one of his own. And you repaid him by taking his life. I can't forgive you. I'll never forgive you!
This is the 6th time. My hand is locked on your brainstem. You couldn't move if you tried.
Damn you, Bon! What's the matter? Why don't you hurry up and do it? Just like you did my big brother, with that same hand.
I believed in Yamato too. I believed in my heart he was truly one of my own. Of course I can't kill you. You, who were one of my own. Yamato's sister, how could I? Yamato!
Bon, take care of Himiko.
Yamato! Yamato! It was fate that killed him. It was fate that killed Yamato. His death was it was the last children's. Damn it!
What does that mean? What's that supposed to mean?
It's still too soon for you to find out. If you want my life, you can have it, for what it's worth. You can take it if you want, but I can't go just yet. Not until I've kept my promise to Yamato. Now then.
So you finally decided to show up, Bon Midao.
Hey there, Bon!
Look at you. You're falling to pieces there, Genji. You look like crap.
I've been waiting for you, Midao.
Oh?
I've grown weary of your little friend here. I was just about to come looking for you when you were kind enough to find me.
Gee, thanks. But I'm afraid I'll have to pass. I don't feel like fighting you. We already decided that Genji was your opponent, remember?
Ah, so you're saying you're not inclined to come down and help a friend in need?
Hey, Genji, are you in need down there?
Not at all.
See? There you go.
I see. How very sporting of you. Then I hope you're comfortable up there while you watch Genji get gutted.
Careful now. You might be the one who gets gutted.
That's right.
Well, well, this is a pleasant surprise. I had no idea you had so much energy left in you. Even so, I can't imagine anything you can do to defeat me now.
So, that's your
Electricity, you're going to extract all my weapons like a magnet. Like I was saying before, the one who's gonna get gutted is you. You lose, Dr. Jackal. Genji!
I did it. See, Bon, I didn't lose, did I?
Well, I'd give you a 5 out of 10 anyway. But way to use your noggin there. Figuring out that Akabane was hiding his weapons inside his own body.
Yeah, when he drew his last set of knives, I saw him twitch a little, so I suddenly thought, what if...
That's a pretty big achievement for a brain your size.
So how did things go on your end? Did you get to finally resolve things with Himiko?
Who knows?
This is an unexpected surprise. I believe I'm growing rather fond of the get-backers.
It's a lie. Every word that came out of Bon's mouth, they're all lies. Jackal, what happened to them?
It appears they decided to leave.
What are you doing? We've got to go after them right now!
You can do as you like.
Huh?
As for myself, I believe it's time for me to bid you all adieu. I've already received more enjoyment than I ever expected from this assignment.
Are you saying that you're quitting?
I've been amply compensated for my time, and an unexpectedly difficult fight has caused me to shed precious blood. Naturally, I'll ask you to convey to our client that I won't require my share of the pay. That should calm him a touch.
Have you lost your nerve? Is that it, Dr. Jackal?
Feel free to interpret it any way you like.
So it's down to you and me, huh?
What on earth is going on in that oddball's brain?
I've known him a long time, but I still don't get him at all. Well, what do we do? Any
It's
ideas,
quite all
Lady
right.
Poison?
No need to worry. Steps are being taken.
Oh, man, that job was a hard one. Don't you think so?
Totally, but it looks like we're finally crossing the finish line.
Still, I wonder if it was okay to leave Jackal lying there like that.
Like he'd ever kick the bucket so easily.
I know, but it makes me feel like his revenge will be even scarier. Hey! Hey, we're almost at Shinjuku!
Yep.
Maybe it's my imagination, but I swear even the air smells different here.
I know what you mean. It's like somehow the smell reminds...
Hey, Bon, what are you doing?
Never mind, just get away from the car, fast!
Huh? What are you talking about?
Genji, no!
Oh, my body! What's happening to me?
It's timed perfume.
Timed perfume?
She rigged a perfume bottle to a timer that goes off, so the perfume paralyzes her opponent completely.
Oh, great.
Damn! When did the witch stash it in her car?
What'll you do now? What, Ban Midao? You can't use the Jagon on me or Mr. Magaruma anymore. Victory is mine.
Oh, Bon.
The Jagon! It can't be!
I can't see!
That's impossible. He can't use the Jagon. Not twice in a day.
Did you have a pleasant dream?
You used the Jagon on the crows? But
You got careless there at the end, Himiko. You should have known you couldn't defeat me with a simple trick like that. I got the antidote perfume. This is the right one, isn't it? The one that cancels out all of your many poisons. I'll take it with me as payment for the shirt, all right?
What?
Now that I finally get a chance to look at you, I can see you've really grown up in these past few years. A little, anyway. Do a little more of that, okay? Before the next time we see each other. Don't blame me. You're the one who was too slow back there.
It was your timing with the jag-on that was slow.
Jeez, you're such a brat.
I'm not a brat, you are. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, big brother?
You both are, if you ask me. Before the next job, why don't you both do me a favor and do a little growing up?
What did you say?
Big brother?
Next time we see each other, I'll defeat you for sure.
Give it a rest, you little brat.
Himiko,
Yes, Mr. Magaruma?
is this the end of it?
No, it's not, but that's not important now.
Huh? I don't understand Jackal at all, and I don't get you either.
That scent in the air. It's just like it used to be, huh?
Oh, it came this far and now it quit on us? We got no luck, do we, Bond?
You're not gonna ask?
Huh?
About me and Himiko, I mean. About why she'd come after me the way she did. A long time ago, I teamed up with her and her big brother. Well, it was only for about 6 months or so. But as for me, they were the two best friends I ever had in my entire life. But see, her big brother and I,
It's okay, Bond. And you know why it's okay? Because I believe in you. Wasn't it you who told me, you know what the S in Get Backers means? It means you're never gonna have to be on your own. So always remember, you don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders there. Ah!
You just sleep there, buddy. I'll get the platinum on my own.
Hey, Bond! That's mean! Remember, the S in Get Backers
Shut up.
means...
Money is a whole different issue.
That is so not fair!
Yes, I got it. I said I got it, okay? I'll see you boys later.
Was that them on the telephone?
Yep, the assignment safely completed. They said they just got back to Mr. Otaki's house.
Oh, that's wonderful. It looks like this time around they'll finally be able to pay their tab, doesn't it, Chief?
I wouldn't be so sure.
Why not?
The thing about those two, they have no luck with money.
Huh? What does that mean anyway?
Ah, yes, you did an excellent job. When I heard this platinum melon had been stolen, I was afraid I'd never have the chance to taste its bountiful bouquet. This truly legendary melon is only available once every 5 or 10 years at most. As promised, the two of you have been cut 1/10 of the melon, which comes to 1/20 each. Come now, don't hold yourselves back on my account. Taste the delectable flavor of platinum. What are you doing? That's my platinum melon! You hoodlums! Men, attack! Attack them! Attack!
Watch me! Watch me eat it! It's good. Best platinum I ever ate!
It's no use. I sent all my beasts to find him, but he's not in the Limitless Fortress.
I see.
How can you take this so calmly? I just told you that our Lightning Emperor has abandoned the Limitless Fortress.
Genji isn't ever coming back? He's never gonna return to the Limitless Fortress? To the vaults?
I don't believe for a second that he chose this. That stranger. It was him. I know it was. Ever since that guy showed up, Genji's been acting different. I'll never forgive him, whoever he is.
Drink it. You look chilled to the bone.
No, I'm okay.
Oh, really? Because if you ask me, you have the eyes of someone who's been pounded by a cold, hard rain.
Thanks for the drink.
concert. Don't worry about me. It was just a fall.
Oh, look, you fell down.
Hey, I know you. You're that little Madoka Otowa, that blind violin prodigy, ain't you? They say that violin of yours is pretty expensive.
It's dangerous to carry around something valuable like that. Why don't you let us hold on to it for you?
Of course we won't be giving it back.
Hand it over. Ow! What do you think you're doing, you furry little freak?
Mozart!
Damn dog! I'll teach you how to bite!
Now that was a nasty thing to do. You shouldn't pick on animals, you know? Here, he's your dog, right? He's cute.
Who are you, punk?
Cut the crap, okay? Jeez, you're the ones who are behaving like idiots, not me.
You just messed with the wrong guy!
Huh?
Oh no! It's Kazuki!
What a nice scent. I wonder who it is.
Pathetic street vermin. Do you have any idea who the guy you're messing with is?
What do you mean, who he is?
This is Genji Yamano. He was a key member of our gang a long time ago.
What do you say? This is the Lightning Emperor of the Limitless Fortress? The guy who was the leader of the vaults?
The toughest, baddest, cold-bloodedest demon?
The devil incarnate, Genji Amano, sir?
The devil incarnate?
Forgive us!
You're not hurt, are you?
Who are you?
I'm Genji Amano, one of the Get Backers. You're Madoka Otowa, right? We were late, so I came looking for you.
Oh, yes.
Thanks, Kazu. Your timing was impeccable, as usual.
Genji, sir. Is it true you're never coming back to us in the fortress?
Sorry. I'm having too good a time working with my new group to leave them right now.
A good time, you say? How nice. Do you realize that ever since the day you've left, we've lost any semblance of law and order back there?
What are you talking about? If Thread Master Kazuki is there to keep the peace, what could go wrong?
It's no good, Genji. Those three won't acknowledge my authority. There's only one leader everyone will respect. Genji Yamano, the Lightning Emperor.
I'm not the Lightning Emperor anymore. Don't you see?
But Genji...
I'm Genji Amano of the Get Backers, and that's how it's gonna stay.
Very well, then.
Sorry, Kazuki. Come on, Monica, let's go.
Just a minute there, boys. Where are you going?
Oh, well, that is,
Who sent you to do this?
Sent us? Nobody!
Money. Is that it? You'd attack a blind girl just to get a little cash.
Oh, get out of the way!
I can't move, I'm paralyzed!
Stay there a while and think about what you did.
Isn't it dangerous for a girl like you to be walking the back alleys all alone?
Is it really that scary a place back there?
Absolutely. You can never be too What was that?
Looks like you're not a scary person after all, are you? I can tell by your face.
Huh?
Miss Monica!
Mrs. Sugarawa, what are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? When I heard you'd gone strolling into such a dangerous part of town, I flew over here as fast as my legs could carry me.
But it all turned out okay.
But what on earth would we do if it didn't turn out okay?
The world is made up of more than just bad people.
Right you are. There are also good people like us, the Get-Backers, working for the good of other good people who found themselves in bad situations.
Who are you?
My name is Bon Midao, and I'm one of the Get-Backers, little lady. Now then, come inside, won't you? It's a filthy little place, but by all means, be our guest.
You'll suck up to pretty much anything with 2 legs and a big fat wallet, won't you?
Shut up. Not to me. Iced tea.
Right! Chief, a round of iced teas, please.
Coming up. A Stradivarius.
Yes.
What's that?
It's a general term for a stringed instrument made by the Italian craftsman Antonio Stradivari.
So it's valuable?
At auction, the least it would go for would be 20 million yen. If it was of first-class quality, the price would be in the 100 millions.
100 millions? But that Strata, is what you got there, isn't it? So how can you want us to get it back?
Well, you see, this one's a fake.
Huh?
Somebody switched the 2 of them on me. So what I'm hoping you 2 can get back for me is the real Stradivarius. And the person who we believe has got it now is...
This man. A world-renowned violinist as well as a boy entrepreneur who runs an import business. But on his dark side, he supposedly got ties to the mafia. His name's Shunsuke Akutsu.
Shido.
So how did you figure it was this Akutsu guy who ran off with your violin anyway?
I can't say for
for sure he was the person who took it. But I am certain the violin he's using now is definitely my Stradivarius. When we performed together at a classical concert the other day, that sound is unmistakable. It was my Stradivarius. It was a precious gift from my music teacher, more precious than my life.
But you were both showered with praises by the paper for your performances that day. No one said a word about your violin being inauthentic.
With all due respect, Miss Monica is the violin prodigy said to have God's own ears. If she says her violin is a fake, then you can rest assured it is a fake.
Oh, please listen. Please, you've just got to believe me. I'm begging you to get the real Stradivarius back for me. By 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
7 o'clock tomorrow night? That's a little sudden, don't you think?
I have a very important performance then. Very precious to me. It couldn't be more precious. For this one night, it's got to be that Stradivarius.
You don't look like the type of girl who'd send us out on a wild goose chase, does she, Genji?
Then you'll do it?
The Invincible Get Backers Recovery Service will take on your assignment.
Thank you so much, all of you.
Alright, now that we've decided on that, I'm calling an immediate strategy meeting.
Okay!
Shunsuke Akutsu, eh? I should probably let Shido know.
Tonight, visitors from Italy are coming to Mr. Akutsu's estate. I hear he's hired a chamber quintet to welcome them.
In other words, the best shot we have at getting into Akutsu's estate is by trading places with these musicians.
It's all well and good, you guys, but I don't see any reason to take Natsumi along with you.
I'll be fine, Chief. If there's any way I can help you all out with your work, I'm happy to oblige.
This is more than just work, Natsumi. We're going up against a bunch of dangerous thugs who've got ties to the Mafia.
We can't leave it behind, Paul. I mean, we're supposed to be a quintet. Wouldn't it seem strange if we only showed up with 4 people?
Genji is coming? Yes, I understand. You know I'd never do anything to hurt Genji. It's the other one I hate, Ban Midao. Tell Kazuki there's no need for him to worry. I guess you can't. Humans are so inconvenient. Or should I say, foolish. They are ignorant and won't listen to what you and your animal brethren have to tell them.
Carry it gently, okay?
I know. Alright, let's get going.
Is that so? Very well. She should have been a good girl. But no, she just had to go poking into my business.
Pardon me, sir, but the musicians have arrived and are waiting at the gate.
Then let's go meet them. Looks like you'll have a part to play too. Your primary task will be to protect this. I'm counting on you, Mr. Hishiki.
Wow, what an estate!
I wonder what he did to earn this kind of money. Huh.
Better not say that too loudly, Heaven.
Bon! Help me out here!
Huh? Members of the quintet, I bid you welcome. We've been expecting you. Wait a minute. I don't remember any of you from this group.
Oh, right. The group you reserved ran into some trouble and couldn't make it. We rushed right over to serve as their replacements. I assure you, there's no need to worry. Our skills are more than up to the task.
Is that so? The guests we're entertaining tonight are some very important business partners of mine. The kind of people who would be insulted by anything less than a brilliant performance. I wonder if you could play your violin for me.
But we haven't had a chance to tune up yet.
If your skills are unsatisfactory, just say so.
So, our maestro of the underworld finally shows his true face. Those guests from Italy have got to be mafia or something. What do we do now, Bon?
Now then, what's the matter? Is there some sort of problem? Or perhaps... Magnificent! Your skill is impressive. By all means, make yourselves at home until the performance tonight. Kurobi.
Yes, sir.
Don't just stand there, show them to their room.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Whew. That was close. That Jagon of yours really saved our bacon there, Bon.
You idiot. Why would I have used the Jagon on you guys, too?
Huh? Are you telling me you were actually playing back there?
No way! That's amazing!
I had no idea you were so talented. It's really not that big a deal, okay? Now come on. Hurry up and let her out of there.
Sorry about that. Was it uncomfortable in there?
Not at all.
Let me get this straight. All I have to do is protect the violin from those intruders, correct?
Precisely. I suspect this may be a difficult group to deal with.
They're nothing I can't handle. Don't worry, I'll get the job done.
I'm counting on you. Oh, and another thing. Since this is such a special occasion, I'd like to provide a little entertainment.
Entertainment?
Yes. A show, if you will, in place of the quintet.
So what exactly are you looking around for anyway?
Oh, nothing at all.
Are you looking for that guy who was standing behind Akutsu in the magazine photo?
You noticed.
Of course I did.
I knew that guy. He was a member of my old gang, the Volts. He was one of the people they called the Four Kings. His name is Shido, the Beastmaster.
Beastmaster?
He commands animals by whistling. He says he can even communicate with them.
Oh, really now? So what's a guy like that doing in this place?
I don't know. Seems like ever since I left the Limitless Fortress, the Volts just can't stay together. I think he's angry with me about that.
He was one of your own, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So it's not like he's a bad guy, right? When you're looking around for the violin, meet up with him and see if you can't iron things out.
But Bon,
Well, shall we start the party?
It's a violin.
All right. We'll do everything exactly as we plan. I'll use the Jagon on them, and then while they're confused, we'll grab his violin, and we'll snatch any other violins we find lying around just to be sure.
Then we'll have Monica examine them all so we can make sure to escape with the Stradivarius. It's the perfect strategy, don't you think?
Sure, by perfect you mean sloppy, and by strategy you mean disaster.
Okay, let's get to work. Jag...
What's this?
I've got a bad feeling.
Gentlemen, we've got a first-class piece of entertainment ready for you this evening.
Huh? What is he talking about?
It's so cramped in there. I wonder where they all are. I hope they're safe. 7 o'clock. Only 24 hours left. What do we do now? Let me see. Help me, Mozart. Take me to the rooms that smell like musical instruments. The smell of old wood and varnish. There are lots of instruments here, aren't there? But what should I do? There isn't time to check all of them. I know. There's nothing but excellent violins here. They're all good old instruments. Who is that?
Will you play this one for me?
Will I...
You wanted to play this, didn't you? What's wrong?
It's different. This one isn't my violin after all.
Sorry to hear that, young lady.
Who are you anyway?
My name is Shido. I was hired by Akutsu. Don't worry, I don't intend to do you any harm, but I can't hand over the violin either. I'm sorry, a job is a job.
But please!
You should hurry up and get out of here. The recovery service will never succeed, at least not as long as I'm here. See you later, Mozart.
How did you know his name was Mozart?
Don't worry, Natsumi. I'll make sure that lion doesn't eat any of you.
What about me? Don't I deserve a little protection, too? Well, gentlemen, how are you liking the show?
I have no choice.
Shinsuke. The situation's getting out of hand.
Let's get out of here.
Nothing like the thrill of a near-death experience.
Oh, not to me.
I knew I should have stayed home.
Is that so? He used his Jagon power on the lion. They say the Jagon can only be used 3 times every 24 hours. He's only got 2 uses left.
Monica!
Where did she run off to at a time like this?
What do we do?
We've got no choice. We'll split up into 2 search parties. I'm through playing around with these guys. We're gonna find our little lady and the Stradivarius too.
I'm with you. Let's show them what an invincible recovery service can do.
Looks like it's your turn now.
Bond, do something!
Why don't you hurry up and use your Jagon power, Meadow?
You must be Shido. Is that some kind of challenge?
Just telling you to stay sharp.
Okay, you damn rodents. Look this way!
Only 1 use left.
What now?
You've used up that precious trump card of yours, haven't you, Bond Meadow? You're nothing special at all, are you? Why Ginji ever chose you as a partner is beyond me.
You talk too much.
Huh?
Why don't we take this outside?
It's gotten noisy out there. I wonder what's happened to the recovery service people. Oh, that sound. It's my Stradivarius, I know it. Mr. Okutsu must be playing it. Somewhere on this estate.
Monica! There you are!
Genji!
Are you really this stupid? How could you take me out here to the garden? Don't you feel it? Don't you sense the countless numbers of creatures targeting you in the darkness? They're there. My friends are right there, waiting with sharpened fangs and claws. And now that your trump card is used up, there's nothing you can do.
I told you to shut your mouth. You've got guts picking a fight with me, and now you've gone and made me really mad. It's time you learn what it really means to be in over your head.